I'm JD. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, please hit like. So what we're doing here is we are going to shellac in a new entry jewel for a pallet fork. So I've already taken very small pieces of shellac, cracked them off, and put them on top of where the stone is on the pallet fork. I'm going to lift it up and show it to you, and hopefully none of this moves because I really don't want it to move. So this is what it looks like. And the shellac is there, and I'm going to use this base, I haven't used this before, to heat everything up to hopefully melt that shellac. And I'm going to use an oil lamp and hold this over the oil lamp. So what you have to do is put isopropyl alcohol in this lamp, and without burning my computer down or causing any undue harm to anything. Let me see if I can grab this extra fuse here. So there it is there. I'm going to put this in here. I know I have a smaller alcohol lamp, I just don't know where the heck it is, but we're going to use this one anyway. I'll pour this back, any unused alcohol. This is 99%. It's medical grade alcohol. So the should be good there. And what I'll do is I'll dip the wick in here first. See if I can push this wick out a little bit. You want to wet your wick. This thing is in there pretty tight. So, but I'll dip this in first, and that way I know it's wet. Like that, and then I'll draw it back. And that should give me a nice flame. I'll draw that back in here like that. Stick a little bit out, and then dip this in like this, and the alcohol will find its way up through the wick. And then I'll put this back so as not to spill any. And I'm doing this, of course, with a computer and 3 big monitors in front of me, so I want to just put this away where it can't cause any damage. And now I think I could use this device too, but I didn't. And now I think I need a light. Let's see if I can find a light. All right, let's light her up and see what happens. Boom! There we go. It's lit. And that's a nice flame right there, actually. I can lower that a little bit. And now all I need to do is heat up the pallet. I want to grab this carefully. I don't want the shellac to move from the pallet, and I also want to watch it. So I'm watching the shellac right now. I think that's good right there. And if this focuses for me, life will be good. And the good thing about this is that it's got a wooden handle. So less chance of me burning myself. I don't want to touch it with the bottom because I will burn myself. So, but this will focus. Here we go. And there's a shellac that's burnt onto there. And I'm hoping it's settled in nicely and it's not not a giant lump that's not going to work. It looks good. It looks like it's been absorbed, so we're just going to test the jewels after this cools down a bit. Ouch, still hot. I'll leave it on the table and get right back. So I don't want to put it on my mat, and I'll get back in a second. Now I'll remove the pallet fork carefully from this device. Just taking up slack on the band here. Actually, this doesn't not get out of the way without you holding it, so I think I just have to wait again until this cools down a bit. I'm not sure if this is hot. No, it's not, so I can lift that up. And again, the plate might still be hot though. It's a little bit hot, it's not that bad. A little tiny bit hot. This is an interesting rig. Now I could have used this one here, which might have been more appropriate. And here you put the pallet fork in either one of these two holes here or in the center hole, and you lower this one here over the top, and that is hollow, so it goes right over the pivot. It's the same, effectively the same thing. And then you heat the bottom of this, transfers the heat up, and then the shellac melts around the jewels. And then you're good. You're good as gold, Jerry. Now, one thing I've noticed is that the pallet fork seems to be stuck onto the plate here. There we go. One little piece of shellacked the pallet fork onto the plate. So there it is there. And I'm not sure, it's not the cleanest job in the world, but I think that'll do. And now I can reassemble the watch and see if I've got some decent operation. That's a brand new Seats jewel. And it's shellacked in. It's only shellacked on one side, but that should be sufficient to hold it. So we'll check that out and see if I've got success. It didn't work, so I have to push the exit jewel in just a little bit, I think. All right, I have failed again. So what I'm trying to do now is the older jewel that's in there needs to go in just a bit. I'm looking at how it's interacting with the feet of the escape wheel, and it needs to go in just a bit to clear it. So I'm just getting rid of all of the shellac here. Clean that up, move that jewel in just a bit, and then re-shellac the jewels. So we'll get at that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm getting a little bit tired today, and we'll see what happens.